Oh, that's an interesting cardigan.
Oh, people need to grow up. Lucia, Tough, Roberta, whatever order her name is.
Please can you get her name correct?
Lucia, Roberta, Tough Bronze.
I'm pretty sure she's MB, Dame.
Okay, whatever.
Is she a Dame? Doctor.
Why do we need another men's sports team?
And you know what? Again, I can't even remember what it was.
Granted, I don't know anything about Albania. Sorry to Albania.
Sorry to Albania.
That could be not a surprise or a surprise.
Yeah.
We're not sure.
No one knows.
Sorry. Welcome to All the Queer Some Idea Season 3 episode
24?
24?
24. We've had a little bit of a... We interluded with the international interlude.
Yes, well, when the international interlude comes around, we tend to also internationally interlude.
And it also did coincide with my birthday. So
Yes, and not just your birthday being on one of the international interlude days.
it was...
But...
It wasn't. It was the week
Oh
after.
no, it was
but
the
we
week
pretended
after.
It was my
but
birthday.
we pretended. And we did actually internationally interlude.
Oh, we did. We went to Gay Paris.
So you want to tell people what happened?
Insert some little Parisian music here. Just like that.
Yeah.
We went to Paris for the weekend.
We did.
And this
I love the time was had.
Well, last time we went to Paris, I was running a marathon. So
Yes,
it wasn't
you were
really,
turning 30.
I was turning 30. So we went back 2 years later, and it wasn't as strenuous as a trip.
Yes, you weren't stressing as much about it.
No, and you know what? Because we've been a couple of times now, we kind of acted like locals.
Yeah, we were kind of like, oh, I've actually done the Arc de Triomphe, so I don't need to see it again.
So we went to Gay Paris, I think. We actually went to
we
the gay bit of
genuinely,
Paris.
yeah, and there was we didn't understand a word of it. Well,
Absolutely not.
I was discovering that I can sort of get by reading French. Can't speak it very well at all.
You
But
could order a coffee.
I can order. I ordered a baguette.
You did order a
Traditional.
Traditional.
Oh, that wasn't a... Anyway, scrap that. I can get by sort of reading a little bit.
Yeah.
So we ended up stumbling on some sort of LGBTQ plus fair.
Yeah, it was like, well, someone, shout out if this person is a listener of the podcast,
Shout
I don't know
out.
if they are. Someone messaged me and said you should go to Violet & Co., which is a
Yes.
lesbian bookshop / cafe.
Yes, very nice.
Which had a very similar vibe to, if you've ever been to, in Shoreditch, there is something called the Common Press. That's also a lesbian bookshop / cafe. Yeah, so I think it had a very similar vibe. Obviously, we're in Paris, 95% of the books were in French.
Yes.
But there was a small section that was the English book section. And I bought 2 books because I was like, if I'm going to support any bookshop,
You're going to support a gay Parisian bookshop.
that's right. And we did. And then we got 2 lattes, 2 books, and went to the market. And it was
We
great.
did. But I was also meaning the fair that we stumbled upon, where we got given the leaflet by the lesbian cyclists.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So we just randomly saw this, I don't know, just a hall, like an exhibition hall
Yeah,
space.
it was in
And
the-
outside it said, well, as far as I know, it said the spring something LGBTQ plus.
and it had
And
LGBT people of every variety.
It was like, you know, when you go to university or college and you're trying to make new friends and you go to the Freshers Fair.
Yeah, it was the Gay Freshers
It was
Fair.
the Gay Freshers Fair. So it had like the Two Dads Club and lesbian cyclists and there was one about LGBTQ plus Middle Eastern people. It was something for everybody, obviously all in French. So we didn't sign up for anything.
But
we did get handed a leaflet.
We did get given a lesbian cyclist leaflet, as we
Yes.
clearly look like lesbian cyclists.
Yes.
But it was really fun, and it was so. When we went past the little bit that was like the two dad club, I was like, it's so beautiful.
It was really nice to see all of the different representation, like just in one place, and it was like it was hot.
Oh, it was a sweat.
It was so sweaty. So I'm glad that we weren't in there for more than like 10 minutes. So shout out to as soon as we walked in, there were some guys with fans who were just like rapidly fanning themselves, and I was like, oh, fun, and then realized why.
It was sweltering.
It was very hot. It was a lovely weekend weather-wise. We really loved
We really loved that bit, but
didn't get to see a PSG game. I did
I
check.
know.
They were playing away.
would have loved to have seen Mary Earps live in action.
Yes, but
Again, it's been a while.
we did see some dancing.
We went to the Moulin Rouge,
We went to Le Moulin Rouge.
which was very fun. Also, a
was.
lot of taddies.
Yes, don't go if you are of the persuasion of not wanting to see human bodies.
Because there'd be a lot.
There'd be a lot of human bodies.
There's glitz, there's sparkles,
There's
and there's taddies.
taddies.
So should we go into the football?
Yeah, that's a great segue. So, because it's international break, we thought we're going to focus on the international games. But there are about 500,000 international games. So,
Exactly that. No more, no less.
what are we going to focus on?
The home nations.
We're going to focus on the home nations.
And Ireland.
And Ireland.
Is that classed as a home nation?
I don't know.
I don't think they want to be classed as a home
It doesn't... I guess we'll count it as...
It's your home nation.
It's my home nation, yeah.
So it's in this household.
It's our
the home nation.
Our home nation.
Because I'm a quarter Scottish.
Yeah.
The only thing we don't have is Welsh. But we will focus on them
Welsh,
too.
I'm Welsh, like great grandparents.
The home nations
The
of
home
this
nations.
household.
So where will we start? Well, we start with the game that we went to.
So we went to England versus Spain.
We did.
At Wembley, which seems like a lifetime ago, but it was
does.
not.
It was last Tuesday. It was
Stop it.
exactly a week ago.
Stop it.
Yeah.
And hilarious. So Katie has a habit of missing the goals.
I do. And I think maybe they scored because I was not there.
They didn't want you to see it. They're like, there's an
you know
Irish
what?
woman, she's left, don't let us see
Lauren
this.
Hemp was like, oh, look, Katie's just left her seat. So Rousseau, pass me that wee ball there.
Flick it
and
here.
I'll like lie down on the ground, then flick it a little bit, and then I will like so half-heartedly knock it towards the goal. And then can I just like...
I'm sorry, did you say that Lauren Hemp half-heartedly kicks us a goal?
It was sort of like a wee bit of Stina ballerina moment. But can I say, what on earth? I can't remember who the defender was for Spain, but
It was, I think it's Alexia Putellas, the one who went into the goal.
But the way, have you seen the way that she goes into that goal? She tracks the ball back.
She almost guides
If she
it
had
in.
just stayed still, she would have stopped that. She would have blocked the ball.
I
She
think she
went
lost a foot
back
in.
with it.
I'm pretty
I was
sure
like,
it's...
what are you doing?
I'm pretty sure it's Putellas.
What
I remember
is she
seeing 11.
doing?
She kind of... I think she just didn't realise where she was.
Yeah, maybe she didn't realise she was that close
I
to
think
the
she was a
line.
little bit stumbly, and I think she tried to, rather than... I think in her head she had two options in that moment. Get her balance back or stop the ball. And I think she didn't realise where she was, so she chose get her balance back.
Yeah.
And I think she knew where she was.
Because when I watched the clips, I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it was so like a... She must have been kicking herself when she did that.
But
Because what she wasn't kicking was the ball.
I was happily washing my hands, drying them. And then as I went to come out of the toilets, like the main toilet door, I just heard this big roar. And then I heard the na 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 na. And I was like, really? In the first 3 minutes? I thought I was safe to go to the toilet. I was like, they'll hardly do anything in this 3 minutes. But that was actually the only goal of the game.
It's funny as well because when we arrived, you were like, I really need a wee. And I was like, oh, we're just 6 minutes till the start. For the first time ever, we might actually see the beginning. Can you just hold it? And you were like, fine.
Little did I know I was going to miss the beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah, that was the story.
That was
the rest
the story.
of the game, I don't think it was a disappointment. Usually, if the only goal was in the first 3 minutes, I'll be like, dull.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was. It was still exciting. It just was. It just was quite. There was no success.
Yes, although I do think, and we said it, I think England deserved to score another in the first. Spain deserved to score in the second.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for Lucia, Tough, Roberta, whatever order her name is.
I'm sorry. Please can you get her name correct?
Lucia, Roberta, Tough Bronze.
That is correct.
If it wasn't for...
Sorry, I'm pretty sure she's an MB dame at this
Okay,
point, was she?
whatever.
Is she a dame? Doctor.
If it wasn't for her throwing her little body on the line,
Yeah.
left, right, and centre, then Spain would have scored. The defending from bronze was spectacular. Hannah Hampton had some really nice saves.
Yeah.
But look, Spain, not for lack of trying, they were firing it left, right, and centre.
Again, I think the post was our friend.
The post was our friend. Spain had some nice set pieces from their corners. It was sort of like, you know, when you're watching and you're like, it's only a matter of time, but
The time
thankfully
did not come.
it came to the 90th minute, and that was, or the 94th or whatever it was. We did have a little tampon up the nose situ.
We did. It wasn't Hampton this time. It was Lucy Bronze.
Yes, of
And
course.
straight back on the pitch did she run. She even did, I got a little video of it. She even does like a little skip just to check. She's like, am I still Lucy Bronze? Yeah, I'm still Lucy
Yeah,
Bronze.
I'm still Lucy Bronze.
Off I go. I can't believe she's just... I am cautious not to get in the mentality of being like, we should literally be bleeding and broken and carry on. But it does seem to be her trademark at this point.
She has trademarked that. Broken tibia, completed it,
broken
mate.
nose,
Yeah.
whatever. So
Whatever it
without
is.
Lucy Bronze, we are nothing. However, I do think the game that we missed because we were in Gay Paris,
Yes.
the Iceland-England game, 1-0 again. So not a significant win. I did expect kind of more. No disrespect to Iceland. England are European champions. Was expecting a little bit more. 1-0.
And World Cup finalists.
And World Cup finalists. Think we owe the entire scoreline to Hannah Hampton.
Yes, she made some very good
Great
saves.
goal from Russo at the beginning. This time, Hemp assist, Russo goal.
Yeah, like a
Switcheroo reverse. But Hannah Hampton, Iceland had some pretty good goes at it. I feel like, I shouldn't say they deserved a goal because Hannah Hampton is part of our team. But it does seem like our defenders were maybe a little bit maybe just a little bit
They're maybe
tired.
just a little bit tired. They just played a game on Tuesday. The next game was the Saturday. Maybe not a lot of time to recover.
Maybe just needed a little bit of, maybe a Lucasade.
Maybe a wee Lucasade.
Lucasade coffee,
I've
ice
seen
latte.
A wee affogato.
Yeah. But you know what I do wish that we'd seen the Iceland, they always do that.
The thunderclap.
I do love the
You
thunderclap.
love the thunderclap.
I love the thunderclap.
You love any Manchester Thunder. You love watching that Cowboys show where they do thunder. You just like that.
I do.
You love that thunder.
I just think it's a nice presence of thunder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, drama without.
Do you prefer
too much
lightning
flash.
to
Drama
thunder,
without too
or
much
do you?
flash.
Or do you like the thunder or the lightning better?
As in the real things?
Yes.
I would probably say I like the look of lightning.
Yeah.
But I do find it a bit scary in terms of, am I going to get zapped? I like the sound of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Just wanted to get your meteorological
opinion.
Opinion on lightning and thunder.
So that was my home nation.
That was your home nation.
Let's hit me with
my
one of your
home
two.
nation.
Little
very,
tiny
very
Northern
proud.
Ireland.
Little tiny Northern Ireland. They won their first game last Tuesday. They won their first game in over 2 years.
And we heard that news as we were walking out of Wembley celebrating the England
did.
win, and you were like, "My little nation does win."
My little nation. No, they were playing another little nation. They were playing Malta,
Which is basically like big nation versus big nation.
exactly. Well, yeah, that is the Spain England of small nations.
Exactly.
So, Northern Ireland won their first game in 2 years. They're under new management since Tanya Oxby left.
Sure.
Yes. So they're under they're under new management. But forgive me, I cannot remember his name. That's happening to me a lot this week. Who? And so very, very good from them. So the final score, so they played, like a home and away leg with Malta. Final score was 8-2 aggregate. So Northern Ireland won 4-0 in their first match. They won 4-2 in their second match. Some really lovely goals, 2 offset pieces. We had players like Ellie Mason scoring her first goal for Northern Ireland and then going on to score another goal. So
That's
lovely
so
brace.
good. Like her first goal and her second goal. In the same
Northern
game.
Ireland are they're actually a fairly young team.
They looked it when we were watching the highlights. I was like, some of their faces were really young.
Rebecca Holloway's a veteran. She got sent off actually. So in the second match, they were a player down.
Was it a stomp kind of tackle? It looked like it kind of like just a dangerous.
I think it was
footing.
a little bit. Yeah, it was a wee bit on the
She
hard
looked kind of
side.
like she knew she'd done it.
So she got two
yellows.
2 yellows. So like you're kind of, you don't want to bank them. But Simone McGill, she's out having her family. So obviously it's a team that's built of young players coming up the game. Obviously there's been more investment in Northern Irish football over the last couple of years. The league's really taken off. So it's really nice to see those young players come through and hopefully continue to grow. I hope this isn't the end of their winning streak, but I think
we need to get you to a game soon because they're never at the right times for us to get there, are they?
The one that I really wanted to go see was them playing Switzerland back home in Northern Ireland, but it's on a Tuesday. It's the 9th of June, so it's kind of like middle of term. I just think it would have been really cool to go down to, I think they're playing at Seaview, and to see them play Switzerland. Like obviously we've seen Switzerland play before. We know quite a few of the players for Switzerland, so
it would have been fab.
Just
yeah,
been
it would have
fun.
been fab.
But very well done to Northern Ireland, and well done to Malta too, because the two goals that they scored were pretty pretty good.
Yeah.
One of them was an open netter.
The first one. No, that was the second one, I think.
Yeah, the second one was
the first goal was quite a good, through the people from a corner.
Yes.
The second one, great goal, but if they hadn't have scored it, it was an absolute open goal.
Yeah. So
well done to Malta.
well done to Malta as a small nation as well.
Who are we hitting next?
Will we go to Scotland? Your
Let's
people?
go to Scotland. Let's go to my grandma's people.
Okay, so
My nan.
Scotland, their first game was a draw, but very exciting draw. Do you know what minute the Scotland equaliser was scored in?
I do know, but I know because you told me. It was the 95th.
You didn't have to say that.
I'm
You
sorry.
could have just owned that.
I know, but I was like, she'll know because I never remember what she tells me.
Okay, so
95th?
it was the 95th minute.
95th minute.
95th minute, just surprise.
Gotcha. And that was versus Belgium, right?
Belgium are a good team.
Oh yeah, they beat England 5-2.
They beat
That was the
England.
game that we saw Michelle Adjumang's
First
goal after 41
in
seconds. 41 seconds.
41 seconds, and she was 19 at the time.
I think she was 18 at the time.
18 at the time. I just still can't get over
She
it.
might have been 19.
She has such.
Don't
I know,
fact check me.
obviously, she's got her ACL injury right now, but she has such a career ahead of her.
Yeah.
It's so exciting to know that we said it when she scored that goal. We were like, the next World Cup, she's
Yes.
gonna be in the squad.
Yeah, and when it comes to the squad for the World Cup in England, the Home Nations
Yes.
World Cup, she
When's
will
that,
be like a
2030?
senior player. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 2035.
2035. I keep saying 2030, and I don't know why.
Don't know.
It's
Can't
just
tell you
it's
the
stuck in my
answer.
head. But Scotland then in their second game held out, and it was a 0-0 draw.
So Scotland, technically, if it was just an aggregate score, would have won.
So Scotland technically, and I'm not sure where they are in their table, but technically a bit of a win for Scotland there.
Yeah, all right, Scotland.
Let's go south again now to Wales.
Wales. Sorry about that.
Sorry. Well, we always butcher an accent, don't we? Like, there's never a time where we're not butchering accents on this show.
Absolutely not.
So let's go to Wales, the home of my ancestors. From some
At some point in time.
At some point in time.
How did Wales do? They played Albania, right?
They did.
Yep.
Now the first game they won 4-0.
Wales. 4-0
yeah,
to
4-0.
All right, Wales. I knew they
All
won
right,
4,
Wales.
but I didn't know it was nil.
Yep. And then their second game they won 1-0.
So well
So
done.
they did well again. Now, granted, I don't know anything about Albania. Sorry to Albania.
Sorry to Albania.
But I don't know much about them. Sorry to this man. But I don't know much about them. So that could be like not a surprise or a surprise.
Yeah.
We're not sure.
No one knows.
Sorry.
Sorry to Albania, but we're biased. We
We
never
are.
claim not to be biased.
We never have claimed ever to not be
Ever.
biased. But and then my other nation, if we hop across the Irish Sea from Wales,
down a bit.
so we get on the kind of across just because
yeah, I guess
we
we
get
will.
on the ferry at Holyhead and we pop across to Dublin.
Yep.
Then we've got them playing Poland, Republic of Ireland playing Poland, and again nice wins for the Republic of Ireland. They won 3-2 their first match.
That's a nice game, that.
That's a nice game because you got a wee bit of variety.
Yeah, a little
You
bit of
got
spice.
you
Are we
got-
going to win? Are we not? Goals.
Exactly.
It's basically 1-0, but more fun.
Yeah, well, their second match was 1-0, so
Okay, then they had the less fun
they
version
had the
of
less
1-0.
fun version too. So wins all round for the home nation.
That's a really nice roundup.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like that's
quite joyous.
quite joyous. That's something to celebrate.
all right, home nations.
Now they do still have games to play. This
Yeah,
is
but
not like
this is this international interlude. April, the sun came out. I had a birthday. All the home nations won stuff. Bada
happy
bing, bada
days.
boom.
And we were in Paris.
We were in Paris.
Nothing has.
We went to the rugby. That was great.
Yeah, we went to the rugby for your birthday. How was that? How did you find because you're not really a rugby girly. But you'll give every sport a go, I reckon.
I'll watch anything.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed in watching anything. And also found out recently that it's the Women's World Cup this year for cricket.
Ah.
Yeah, so all sorts of women's sport. I'll watch. This is what I find wild, is that I grew up just thinking that I don't like sport. And I was so wrong. I didn't like the environment that I thought sports was. And I didn't like the environment of not being okay, that I didn't know what was going on. With women's sport, I feel like it's absolutely fine that I couldn't have, as you would say, a baldy notion what's going on.
Yeah, I feel like that is much more prevalent in women's sports. I mean, take our podcast and in its very nature, all the queer some idea. It's okay not to know. And when you turn and you ask people, they don't like
There's no hoity-toity about it.
Yeah,
it's like,
or like,
oh, this is what's
prove
happening.
yourself.
Yeah, and I even was sat obviously. So for my birthday, went to the rugby. I don't know enough. I'm learning. I've watched 3 live rugby games now. I have watched maybe 2 on the TV. So like, I've not got a lot of. You definitely watch it, learn it better, watching it, and then having someone next to you. So my friend Elle was there, and then Amy was on the other side. Amy's never watched a rugby game live or on TV. So Elle was like, so what's happening now? And then I just heard Amy go like, oh, what's this then? And she was like, well, they've got to get it to the other side. This bit they can kick. That they've got to get it through there. We've got to be quiet now. And I was like, it's so much more fun to like feel, oh, I'll just ask the question. Whereas I remember I used to ask questions when I was in male environments, and like they make you feel, it's generalization, but they make you feel silly.
Yeah.
And I've
or
never
like you
felt
should know,
that when
like,
I've never felt that with women's sport. So like I watch anything and I'm happy to share it. Like when we took Lois and Annie to the netball, and I was like, this is the super shot, this is how this works. And I was like, oh, we're all just having a nice little time. We're all learning.
Fun, like little giggle. And
Yeah. So rugby was fun because you're a rugby fan.
Yes, I'm a rugby fan, and traditionally, like, only really watched men's. We watched England play Ireland, and yes, Ireland lost, but they scored 2 tries, so we're pretty happy about that, because where England are fully professional, so it's their players' jobs to be, not me mansplaining being professional.
But no, it is different though, because if this was, it's not mansplaining, because in the men's game, you just wouldn't doubt that they're all paid. In the women's game, England are paid. And that makes such a difference, because where the England women's team will go home and rest, the Ireland women's team will go home from training and have to go to bed, to go to work the next day, to do whatever jobs it is that they must do.
And there's a lot to be said about the Irish Rugby Federation that is disappointing, because Ireland men are world class. They're very, very good. They routinely beat some of the best teams in the world. They're fully professional. Ireland is a rugby nation. It's one of the biggest sports in Ireland. We've got all this money for the men's team. Why are the women not also benefiting from that system? It's such a shame, because
I think it's the same in Scotland as well. Same situation.
Yeah, because I feel like so many people in Ireland would go and watch women's rugby. This is not like people are just being like, oh, the women. Like, Ireland we're pretty good at supporting.
Yeah.
You know, we love a sport.
Also, it's not that women's sport needs support, it needs investment. And like we say that over and over again. It needs marketing. It needs marketing and investment.
But in order to be invested and marketed in, they say, oh, we need to see the numbers.
And
so
that's
it's
not
like
the way it works.
it's a vicious, but unfortunately,
That's
it's
what they're
set
saying.
up to be a vicious cycle. But it was a good game nonetheless. It was the opening game of the Six Nations, so
there was
all
2 tries. Again, you were peeing for one of them.
Yeah, I know. I heard everybody be like, "Yeah, go Ireland," and I was like, "Why?" I wouldn't have cared if it was an England try, but it was an Ireland try. So I saw one, missed one, fine.
You had a good time.
I had a good time.
Speaking of rugby, have you heard about the university cutting its programme for rugby, for women's rugby? And it's the university that gave us Ilona Maher.
Hang on. In here or in the US?
In the USA. So, big drama. I can't remember for the life of me the name of the university, because quite frankly, they're clearly not worth knowing.
Well, we need to shade them.
So I saw someone tagged me in it. Again, thank you to that person. In Coach Jackie, friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod. Shout out Coach Jackie J. Please accept my follow request.
You've been on the podcast. You've been in our house. You've eaten pizza from our plates.
The least you could do.
You celebrate the new year.
The least you could do is let me be your friend.
She doesn't want you to know life up there, so she goes, eat your food, drink your drink.
Watch my Stranger Things.
Watch Stranger Things at 1 a.m. at your house. But God forbid, be my friend. Be your friend on Instagram.
Anyway, sorry, segue.
So the university that Ilona Maher went, they recently have cut their women's rugby program to save cash, obviously. And you know what? They are so bold that they have said in their statement about it, that they've cut the team to make money for another men's sport team.
Why do we need another men's sports team?
And you know what? Again, I can't even remember what it was. It was like athletics or rowing or
tiddlywinks.
I don't know, horseback riding. I don't know,
Water polo. No, that's quite big, isn't it?
I don't know. Either way,
Anyway,
it's
it
something.
doesn't matter.
What in this God's green earth, this earth of green, do we need another investment in a men's sport team to cut a team that gave, and it gave us, and I refuse to be corrected on this, the most popular rugby player in the world.
I would say that is pretty accurate, yeah.
And you may say, well, actually, there's this men's rugby player who's way more popular and everyone knows who he is. Most popular rugby player in the world, because people outside of rugby know who she is way more than any male rugby player. She's got what, like, I don't know. I think she was on 2 million when she broke a record. So I think got 3 million now followers or something like that on Instagram. Everyone knows who she is.
She is very, she's got a Maybelline lip line, doesn't she?
She's got a Maybelline lip stain. I swear by that. I found out that was the one she was using. And I was like, I've been alonering all this time. Am I going to say the name right? Oh, God.
Ilona Maher.
Ilona Maher, yeah.
And she didn't she do a great Sports Illustrated issue?
It's sensational. It's truly sensational. And her sister, our good friend Annie, friend of the pod.
Annie makes the bags.
Her Ilona Maher's sister, Liv, has got one of Annie's bags. It's a bedazzled USA number.
Stunning. She put it on her story.
She put it on a story the other day.
Also, fun fact, Ilona Maher's sister, the same one, Liv, is the origin of Girl Dinner.
Bring back that rugby program.
Yeah. Whatever university you
whatever
are,
crappy
this is a direct message to that university. Stop cutting women's funding. Also, care about women's rights more, and also give us reproductive rights.
Boom.
I just thought about it all.
Yeah, do
I just got very overwhelmed.
Because let's face it, the same person who made that decision at our university probably isn't pro-choice.
Yeah,
that's an assumption. It's a wild one, but I'm going with it.
But she's going to make it.
The stereotypes.
Do you want to show the people who are watching or describe for the
very
listeners?
Quickly, if it cuts, we will run
then
out
we'll
of battery.
run it, yeah.
But this is my new cardigan.
Just to sign off.
Katie got me it as a surprise.
It's from next.com.
It was Next in person.
Well, Next in person, but you can check it on the website.
She went out on her school holidays.
I did.
And I said, please bring me back a treat from Primark because I'm sad. And she brought me back a treat from Primark, which was a lovely hair clip, which I do love.
Yes.
And also this little cardigan.
It's got footballers. It's got a ball. It's got flowers down the sleeve. It's a lovely green. It's got a nice little collar. You love a little collar.
I do love a little collar.
So,
and I'll sign out with what at work, as I did wear this to the office today, I won't lie, wore it with a nice pair of grey trousers, Adidas trainers on my walk to work. And I'll sign out with what someone said to me. Oh, that's an interesting cardigan.
Oh, people at your work need to grow up. Just let people wear what they want to wear. Are you getting your work done? Yes. So just wear what you want to wear. Unless it's like, something that the Moulin Rouge girls are wearing, then I don't see any problem. And even then, are they getting their work done? Yes. So
tatties and all.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
And on that note,
is that us?
That's us now.
See you next week.